Good evening.
Good evening.
Steve, we still need to coordinate our call.
Yes. I think people are looking at the rebuttal testimony that you filed yesterday.
Yep.
Once they're done doing that, that might be a good time to set it up.
Yep.
Hey, Doug, weren't you working until 4 this afternoon?
I just love to work.
Okay, a long day for you.
All right, I think we've got everybody. Good evening, everyone. And just as a reminder, we are streaming this on YouTube. So anything you guys have said thus far about calls and working is out there. So just to let you know. All right, Doug, we all set, sir?
You're on the record, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. My name is Chuck McLean. I'm the Chief Public Utility Law Judge at the Maryland Public Service Commission. Today is October 27th, 2022, and it's approximately 7 p.m. We're conducting a second virtual public hearing in case number 9669, which is captioned the application of the Potomac Edison Company for a Certificate of Public Convenience and Necessity to rebuild the Doubs Goose Creek 500 kV transmission line in Frederick and Montgomery counties, Maryland. The purpose of this evening's hearing is to allow any member of the public an opportunity to comment on the project and make me and the parties aware of any issues or concerns surrounding the project. Additionally, it will allow the parties to provide their positions and recommendations on the application as it stands today. No one has contacted the commission to request opportunity to speak at this evening's hearing. However, folks may watch at home tonight or maybe watch at a later date. For anyone watching at home, you may e-file comments through the Commission's public comment system, which can be accessed through the Commission's website at www.psc.state.md.us. Instructions for logging on to the system are located under the Tools section of the Commission's website under Make a Public Comment tab. You may also file written comments by mailing them directly to the Maryland Public Service Commission. Please make your comments attention to Andrew Johnston, Executive Secretary, 6 St. Paul Street, 16th floor, Baltimore, Maryland, 21202. And please ensure that your comments reference case number 9669 so they make it to the correct file. The deadline for submission of comments is January 4th, 2023, and all comments I receive will be considered when I issue my order. All the documents that have been filed in this case are available on the Commission's website and can be accessed by typing 9669 in the case search tab. Copies are also available to the public at the Edward F. Fry Memorial Library located at 1635 Ballinger Creek Pike in Point of Rocks, Maryland, and at the Quince Orchard Library at 5183 Quince Orchard Road in Gaithersburg. In terms of where this case sits procedurally, the applicant's direct testimony in support of its application were filed in August of 2021, and the Power Plant Research Program, the Maryland Office of People's Counsel, and the Commission's technical staff all filed testimony and recommendations on September 21st, 2022. On October 22nd or 26th, 2022, Potomac Edison filed rebuttal testimony. One more round of testimony is due to be filed on December 7th, 2022, and an evidentiary hearing is currently scheduled for January 11th, 2023. And with that, I'll turn it over to the applicants, Mr. Trout, Ms. Leone, for if you want to give a brief overview of the project, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. My name is Robin Leone. I'm an attorney representing the Potomac Edison Company with regard to this application. Attorney with the company, Jeffrey Trout, is with me, as well as my colleague, Greg Waterworth. As Judge McLean mentioned, the Potomac Edison Company filed its application seeking a certificate of public convenience and necessity to rebuild the existing Daubs Goose Creek 500 kV transmission line within its existing transmission corridor. That application was filed on August 3rd, 2021. The portion of the line located in Maryland starts at the Daubs substation near Buckystown, Maryland, and runs in a southeasterly direction for 15.2 miles through Frederick and Montgomery counties. The line continues for an additional 3.1 miles in Loudoun County, Virginia, and that portion of the line is owned by Dominion Energy Virginia. The Daubs Goose Creek rebuild will replace the line and facilities that have been in service for more than 40 years and are approaching their expected end of life. It will further increase the line's maximum operating capacity from 2,442 MVA to 4,330 MVA. Both Potomac Edison and PJM, the regional transmission operator, have independently evaluated the continued need for the line and determined that it is needed to prevent multiple reliability criteria violations that would occur otherwise. Also, the Virginia Commission has already approved Dominion Energy's application to rebuild the Virginia portion of the line. And we are available for questions or comment. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Leone. I don't think any members of the public are available, and so you don't get cross-examined by the other parties. I guess we'll dispense with the questioning. We'll move on to PPRP. Mr. Tolson?
Yeah, good evening, Your Honor. Steve Tolson, Assistant Attorney General Counsel, the DNR's PPRP, the Power Plant Research Program. With me tonight is Ginny Rogers, who's the project manager for the Goose Creek Review, and she is prepared to provide a brief synopsis of where we are on this particular petition.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Steve. PPRP intervenes on behalf of 7 different state agencies to coordinate our response to the project. We reviewed and conducted an independent analysis of the socioeconomic and environmental impacts of the project. We filed our project assessment report on September 21st, as Judge McLean mentioned, along with the recommended licensing conditions and written testimony, and we are recommending approval of this project. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rogers, Mr. Tolson. Mr. Sammartino?
Good evening, Your Honor. I'm Michael Sammartino, and I'm an attorney with the Maryland Office of People's Counsel. The Office of People's Counsel is the state's residential utility consumer advocate and is entitled by statute to intervene in CPCN proceedings to represent the interests of residential utility ratepayers. OPC recommends that the CPCN not be approved. We believe that the company has not provided sufficient information to justify the need to completely rebuild the Dobbs Creek line, and that a complete rebuild is the best viable solution. That said, we acknowledge that discovery is ongoing and that the company filed rebuttal testimony yesterday, and our current position does not take into account the company's rebuttal testimony, which we're in the process of reviewing. Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, sir. And Ms. Moriarty? You're muted, ma'am. No, we got nothing. Maybe it's your volume. I got nothing. Let's see.
Catherine, your microphone
Okay.
icon appears muted to us. There you go.
Wait there. I'm trying. There you go.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Oh, we got you.
Thank you for your patience. I apologize for that technical difficulty. I'm Catherine Moriarty. I am Assistant Staff Attorney for the Maryland Public Service Commission. Staff's role in this case is to assist the Commission in complying with its statutory duty to complete the record. Additionally, the purpose of staff's testimony in this case is to make a recommendation regarding the effect of the Dobbs Creek project proposed by Potomac Edison and the effects it will have on the reliability and stability of the electric system in the state of Maryland. Staff filed the direct testimony of Samrit Dairy on September 21st, 2022. Staff's direct testimony is available on case number 9669's docket on the commission website. Staff states in its direct testimony on page 2 that the company showed their significant deterioration on the Dobbs Creek 500 kV line. Staff is recommending the commission approve with conditions a CPCN authorizing Potomac Edison to rebuild the 15.2 mile portion of the existing Dobbs Creek 500 kV line, transmission line, and associated structures located in Frederick and Montgomery counties to ensure the reliability of the bulk electric system. Parties filed rebuttal testimony yesterday on October 26th. Staff did not file rebuttal testimony. The next filing date in the case is December 7th, where parties, including staff, may file their rebuttal testimony. I look forward to public comment and input in this matter. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Moriarty. Ms. Brennan, did you want to make a comment on behalf of the county?
Good evening. Thank you, Judge. For the record, my name is Lisa Brennan, Associate County Attorney for Montgomery County, Maryland. The county did intervene in this case and is a party, but the county has raised no issues regarding this project.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank
And
you.
in terms of the public comments that have been filed, I'm aware of only one. It was filed some time ago. It's a written comment. I believe everyone is aware of it. I checked this morning. It was the only comment that has been filed. If anyone needs me to forward that to them, I'm more than happy to do so. Does anybody have anything else? I know some folks on the call have had a long day. All right. Well, thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate it, and look forward to reading the rebuttal and the server.
Your Honor.
Everyone have a
Your
great
Honor.
night. Thank you very much. Doug,
Thank you,
we're off
Your
the
Honor.
record.
Off the record, Your Honor. Thank you.